Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the Core Warrior, showing you here a gameplay on Eternal Battlegrounds. And a lot of you just wanted to see the Core Warrior in action and if it is viable or not. And so far as I can just tell you, it is not so viable because it lacks on the damage. After all those damage nerfs, the Core Warrior is not the best anymore, or better said, is not in good shape, because Core Warrior was never like the best. But you can still do quite a lot of work with this build if you know how to, and I guess against, how should I say it, normal mediocre players. Against more advanced players, high tier gamers, it will be quite hard to get something going on like this. And the build still relies on a lot of might stacking and your own survivability, how you manage to kite around and stuff. Damage wise, the nerf is hitting pretty hard. Even if you have those 25 stacks of might, you have better chances by just killing an enemy with your auto attacks than with something else. The build will be shown again after the video. And for the skins, I'm using all the minions weapon skins, which you get from achieving the 4th anniversary of your account. And what else? I don't know. It's an outfit, the new outfit, which is named a Beast Stalker outfit. So then for this Core Warrior, you are a side noder, or you can also just take 1v1s. I could go and fight this guy, but first of all, let's go and check out first how we do in team fights here. Okay, those people seem to just be playing here some random stuff. Let's see, which one should we get here? Let's just try to kill this guy. No, he's just using his elite. Right? Maybe now. The problem is that those burn guardians, just are pretty deadly here. Oh my god, he just corrupted me, I guess. Holy cow. You need to get out of the way, use your healing skill, swap around, and now let's go. The thief wants to do the spellbreaker, which is fine. And I guess we can do the same now. Just immobilizing this guy. Oh my god. Getting hit by this is pretty... Dodging. Make him dodge. Hit him with the F1. Dodge onto him. Nice one. We have to cleave here because of the stupid necro. Trying to immobilize him, not working, damn it. Immobilize now. Stun, no stun. I mean, the thief should let me get this here. For the survivability, so far I can tell you that you will have decent survivability if you know how to get away. The healing skill, how to use it properly. We have double cap, that's fine. I mean, the enemy players have low mobility. They have only this guy, which is Soul Beast, and he's rotating pretty slow. Okay, they want to kill this guy, but he will revive it. Yes, he revived this, which is fine. And now we can just trying to go ahead against this guy. He could be dying here if my team just manages to attack this guy a little bit. No, my team. Where is he? My team not focusing. Auto attack, stun, swap, F1. Come on, where is my team, man? My team is so slow. F1. You can see this here, 3600 with the F1 ability, which is not so much. I wanted to go to the buff. Okay. It is fine though, we will have a better chance against them because we have the better mobility here, and I don't know what's the Warriors doing. The Rangers on fire, okay. I get the buff, so we will get the upper hand against this necro because he's using healing signet. and that's really annoying. So now when we down someone, we just gonna immediately stomp. Here's my great sword 5. Okay. He's not. Oh my god, he's getting revived. I knew it. Almost. This is our cap, but I wanted to get sure that they will get this kill. Never mind. It's just a time waste if we 3v1 the spellbreaker. He can kite around. My team, exactly that's what I wanted to say. We need to move around now. Dodging the torch attacks, not so great. Let's see if the torture... Oh my god, I need to use my ability there. Need to dodge a little bit. Why am I failing my dodges so much? Okay, stun break out of this. Killing this guy here, and he's gonna be stomped, which is fine. Whew, at least this works. The elite skill will work. Hello, my bot. Yeah, I knew that I should have not used my stun there. Dodging onto this guy. It's his cap, right? I need to use my healing skill.
You've captured the field.
I need to be careful because I have no stun breaks right now. Yep. Oh my god. For 1 second, man. I knew I should have ran away, but I wanted to risk it. It was 1 second with my stun break. Oh. I mean, the warrior was also really dumb here in this case because he could have easily killed me. That he FK'd this was not so great. Where is my entire team going? The warrior wants to only 1 me, I guess. That's fine. Let's see. I have double stun break, so it will be fine. Did he got the decap? I don't know. I just want to go sure there that he's not getting it. Okay, first stun break is out. I don't need to waste the other stun break. It is so annoying, freaking spellbreakers here. Dodging onto him.
Red team has obtained an artifact.
He has the upper hand with this stupid. He has the upper hand with his what's the name of it? Healing skill there. Healing skill full counter. I don't need to stun break. I just wait for his higher damaging abilities to land on me. No, he just made him use his abilities on him. Okay, that's not good. I need to auto-attack this guy now. Oh my god, this Revenant just ruined everything, man. Can you leave? Thank you. I mean, this Revenant, he just ruined everything. I had my stun break. Oh my god, this Revenant is such a throw. This Revenant, man. So I'm gonna go far because 2v1ing here on close would make not so much sense, and getting the spellbreaker like this will be also really pain. I need to catch him, I need to catch him. My abilities, goddamn. Oh yeah. At least the axe ability deals heavy damage, so I can rely on that a little bit. Going for the fast kill here because maybe the Necro will be coming back here. I mean, this Revenant, I don't know what he was thinking. So now they are all mid. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Hold this, and we can go fight the spellbreaker off point. The thief can come back here. He has to dodge or not.
You've lost the field.
Okay, great. Really great.
The
Oh,
Colosseum's artifacts are
we have to go
accruing
mid
power.
now. Spellbreaker and Necro makes not so much sense. Or maybe it's only the Necro now. I can take this guy. I can take him out. I want him to swap. I want him to swap. I want
The
him to
artifacts
swap.
have reached maximum power.
Yeah, you can go now. He is a core Necro, so he will not be able to apply anything good onto me.
Red team has
Okay, the
obtained
burn
an
guardian is
artifact.
now annoying. Need to run away fast. Look at this 6 stacks of burn. It's fine if you leave this guy, but my team is just throwing now. I don't know, it makes no sense. What is my team doing? They are all just now focusing on me. I need to get a fast kill here. This guy is about to be gone. Those people, man, what are they doing? Oh my god, and I have no bull charge now, so I can't also just catch this guy.
You've
Yeah,
lost dragon.
okay, 100 blades. Getting some healing for my lad here. Come on, nice kill. Cleanse. I needed to use my shake it off here. Oh my god, he's getting my team. What is my team doing, please? Oh dear god, man. I'm not able to cleave on my own. I gotta leave. No way to revive this. My team is throwing so hard, man. Go at least for the buff. Oh my god. Closes freeze. No, stop attack. They have the perma reviver necro here, which will revive everything here, and yeah, full life force makes no way.
You've captured dragon.
My thief is not rotating. This guy could also just go hold close here. Go hold close. I just need to kick this guy out now here.
You've lost the field.
Use that. Oh my god, man. Look at this. Wherever I go, my entire team just follows me instead of... The Revenant and Thief are here the main problem, man. I gonna risk it here. I don't know what's happening. Maybe we can just keep this guy. No, he will just freaking bonk here. Look at this Revenant! He uses his elite skill onto nothing, man. What the hell? I haven't seen this in a freaking while, that people play so bad this game. Yeah. We go for the kill to this guy. He will get immediately revived by him with a signet, of course. Because those people just don't understand this. They don't understand it. Never mind. We have the decap, so I'm gonna leave here. This team's too weak. I need to kill the warrior, I guess. Yeah. Let's try hard the warrior here. I need to stay on the cap. Let's see. Hitting him with this. Dodging onto him.
You've lost the field.
There goes my first stun break. He has to dodge. Counter him. I can see. Oh my god, he steals. Oh my god, this team is... I don't know. The thief coming here on far with the respawn makes no sense. Oh, come on. Oh, he has his stupid elite skill. Ah, yeah. That was a freaking madness, man. I mean, we were 4v5. This Revenant, he was so bad. Impossible. This Revenant, I don't know what he was doing, and the Thief outnumbering wrong situations and stuff. Wow. Never mind. I mean, you can see this here, freaking lack on damage. If I would have been Spellbreaker, I would be able to hit more harder and more frequent. But like this, it just misses the damage. If the Axe 1 Eviscerate deals like 3,600 damage, what should we expect there, you know? What do you want from me? Look at this. The F1 ability on the Greatsword deals more damage than your Eviscerate. And that's what's really annoying here, 8,200. That's like really stupid. And that's why I can see the axe working out so great, you know. And I'm even thinking of using the sword, like using sword to just disengage of combat and then just get shield bash with final thrust. That would be like my main damage source here. The good thing on the axe is only right now the auto damage, which is really nice for cleaving, and the cyclone axe, which gives you a little bit of fury. They even nerfed the fury duration. Wow. So they ruined this build entirely. As you can see, I wasn't able to really carry that much. With the Revenant, I would have been able to kill the enemy Necromancer multiple times because he was also not so strong. But what he did just to win the game, he just revived the entire time his allies. And there where my Thief would have come in is, if I would have got a good Thief, he would have just interrupted the Necro when he used his Signet because he was playing Dagger Pistol. And that's what I don't get. My Thief, yeah, ruining not just the Thief, I mean the Revenant was also not so good. The Ranger was doing something, I don't know so much, but I don't want to complain too much about my team, but that was a really hell of a game. As you saw, Core Warrior not so viable because of the too many nerfs, and you saw also a little bit Eviscerate dealing less damage than your F1 ability here, Arcing Slice. It does 2k damage against enemies under 50% HP, and this one does only on level 3 1890, and level 1, which is the most that you will use, has 1200, and if it does not crit, it deals no damage at all. So that's really not so great. And let's go with the build. You should always play Berserker Amulet, or I would even say Marauder, because you need more crits to be really effective. But Berserker is the highest damage output, and yeah, there is no way around this if you want to play Core Warrior, otherwise you have no damage. I had falsely played this build with the what's the name of it? Demolition Amulet? Yeah. And the lack of damage made me like being able to kill nothing. And then Rune of the Strength also must have here, longer might duration and a 5% damage bonus, otherwise you will deal also no damage. So these two are like not optional to swap around. Then a Sigil of Intelligence with Sigil of Energy. The intelligence really just to crit your F1 ability. Yeah, the damage is just not there so high to really be effective. So I don't know what else should you use here. Sigil of Energy, extra dodge, extra survivability. Sigil of Intelligence, I don't know, maybe for battle. No, makes no sense because we have battle here. Maybe, I don't know. 50% extra damage, 5% extra damage to enemies under 50% or something, I don't know, or to cripple enemy players. I don't know, Axe is just ruined, as how I feel it right now. Greatsword, Sigil of Courage with Sigil of Battle, you getting healed up when you go to a Greatsword, and then you have additional might stacks here, in combination with the trait lines of Strength, you will have every 2 seconds might, and then here as well with Forceful Greatsword also additional might stacks. And it is really needed because the healing of the Might Mix Right got also reduced, and that's why you can see this here. So on Strength, Discipline and Tactics, I'm using Peak Performance, so my healing skill has a 16 seconds cooldown, and the physical skill Rampage Elite has also shorter cooldown, and as you saw with the Elite, you can still get nice kills. Especially in combination with Frenzy, you have quickness and you can immediately go in and deal damage. I recommend you to use For Great Justice and Frenzy before you go Rampage, because you can stack yourself some nice might stacks here and therefore deal even more damage. You get a 3% damage increase on your physical skills, which means your rampage, and then you have a 7% damage bonus after you use your healing skill or the elite skill. Then forceful greatsword, gain power and chance to gain might on critical strike. This gives you some extra damage output and extra might, as I said. Cooldown reduction on your greatsword. Might makes right. Gain health and endurance whenever you apply might to yourself. That's why you use here for great justice. Extra might means extra endurance, extra healing, but it is not so much that it would be really worth it in my opinion, but the other options are also not so great. Maybe I would even think of Berserker's power here, gain increased damage when you use a burst skill. This damage increase is based on your adrenaline, but the problem here is, as a core player, when you don't use Berserker stance or for example Signet of Fury, you will not have always 3 stacks of adrenaline before you use your arcing slice, and that's where the main trouble comes in here. But the cool thing would be if you could have something to stack, like let's say you will need to play with the Signet of Rage to have extra adrenaline, and then you can go with Berserker's power, have more damage, but then you lose the extra healing which is needed, and then you use also the extra dodges, and that's so important on this trait line. Otherwise Core Warrior would make no sense at all to play right now. Discipline, the main trait lines: Warrior Sprint, Brawler's Recovery, and Burst Mastery. Then on tactics, I'm using Leg Specialist, still the main trait lines as before: Shake It Off and Vigorous Shouts. Shake It Off is my option here because you have to have here Warrior's Cunning 90% HP, and you will deal only 7% damage against enemies with high health or against enemies with barriers. And barriers have only Scrappers and Weavers, and if you don't get those two people, it is no needed. And if an enemy has above 90% HP, you get a 7% damage bonus, but it will not benefit you at all because most people will be under 90% most of the time. And empower allies, maybe increase power of your allies and of course of yourself here. This could be an option, but by 100 only. I don't know how cool it will be, so Shake It Off was my thing here because it is a stun break, 1 condition removal, and extra healing. And this occurs every time you get Condi or something automatically, but it can help you out quite a lot, especially when it's triggering a stun break, and it gives you here 1400 healing or 500 healing, so that's pretty nice to have extra. Then let's go with the utilities. Mending should be your main healing skill because the Signet got also ruined for the warrior. And then for Great Justice, as I said, extra healing, you get Fury and you get Might, which means you have higher crit chance and, at least at the beginning of it, over 3k power. And as you saw, Arcing Slides dealing still 8k damage and even higher, so that's really nice. The downside here is that it gets easily, how to say it, removed from enemy necros and stuff, and the duration is not so high. So I would have wished, if they ruined the Core Warrior, that they at least give for Great Justice like a 15 seconds might duration, 10 seconds fury and stuff, so it could be at least a little bit more viable in team fights, so your allies benefit from this as well. Shake It Off is your survivability trait line here. It cures conditions 4. Before this they had like 6 Condi cleanses, and it is a stun break for you and nearby allies, and it heals you up for a little bit. The problem is now that it has a 4 seconds internal cooldown, so after you use this you have to wait 4 seconds until you can reuse it again. Then for the last skill I use Frenzy because, as I said, the extra damage is needed, and in combination with Rampage it works pretty nice. You lose quite some mobility with it, but still, in my opinion, it is the best choice. It gives you extra might, extra healing, it is an extra stun break, and quickness. Because on the Spellbreaker you will play Spellbreaker with you can play, for example, Spellbreaker with Frenzy, Shake It Off, and Bull's Charge, which you can't right now. If you go with Bull's Charge you lose an extra stun break, and that's really huge, especially since they made the 4 seconds cooldown on Shake It Off. It is pretty hard with 2 stun breaks to survive as a Core Warrior. Then Rampage must have, as I said, high damage output still, but it is again not the best to use. You saw the Reaper, the Necro, just corrupted me, and they were able to fear me, and I was not able to get the stomp, which sucked really hard. but therefore my team was also not the best again. I have to mention this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I still had a lot of fun playing Core Warrior. I was testing out some other things, but nothing seemed to work out for me. And maybe I will also show you and test also sword, because with the sword I can see it working a little bit better. You lose your auto damage, so the cleaving potential, but the downing enemy players with final thrust can work pretty nice. I don't know, they also nerfed the damage from this, so maybe it will also not work with this. Never mind, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and now as always you will see 3 of my other videos, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you have questions about Guild Wars 2 PvP or the warrior here, feel free to let me know in-game or write a comment under this video. That was Happy Now with the Core Warrior, the destroyed Core Warrior by the way, and I see you in my next videos. Have a good day, guys, wherever you are, and I love you all. Bye bye all.